You are listening to an Atomic Broadcasting production, so sit back, relax, and enjoy the feature presentation. And remember, do your part, such as like, comment, rate, and don't forget to tell a friend to tune in for an Atomic Time.
Now, where did we leave off? Ah, yes. While Neros and Alward kept the witch busy in her hut, Zephyr absconded from the closet with the bundle and the stabbed body. As Zephyr rushed inside to kill the witch, Val quickly pulled the knife from the throat of the corpse, which drew a ragged, gasping breath and began cackling. Val quickly replaced the dagger, but within, the witch had already heard the noise from outside and tried desperately to escape, shrieking that she would be killed by Cornelius.
So as you all know, I watch movies all the time. I am an avid film enthusiast.
He's lying. Don't listen to him.
It's hard to get him away from the TV.
If you ask me about classics like Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure and Titanic and
You
Avatar,
have never seen Titanic
I
or
watch
Avatar.
these things all the time.
Do not lie to them.
90% of the time when we're talking to Jordy, he's like, I can't talk right now. I'm watching Titanic.
If someone says they haven't seen Bill and Ted, there's a part of me that like breaks just a little
I've
bit.
never seen Bill and Ted.
What is Bill and Ted?
All right, we're gonna do a Dark Crystal. I'm gonna pass out my copy to all of you, and you're gonna watch
Hopefully we
Bill
like it
and Ted.
better than the Dark Crystal.
You will.
But with all that being said, recently I watched a film in theater, and for the first time in my life, I'm going back to the theater to see it in theaters a second time. This film is the film Iron Lung by Markiplier Studios. I don't know if you all have heard about it.
So here's the thing.
You mean
The fact that you haven't seen many movies and then you're like, this is really good, I want to see it a second time, is not really like a big sell. Like,
I told you I watch movies all the time. I don't know what you're talking about, Sam.
it feels like you could just see like anything and been like, I should see that again.
Well, see, here's the thing. He's seen so many movies that he's like, I don't want to see him again. But this one was special.
Okay, so sarcasm under the rug, again, where it belongs. I actually don't watch a lot of movies, audience. That's what everybody's been trying to tell you.
I've said it straight out. I'm not just trying. I'm telling you, he doesn't watch movies.
I watch easily 100 times more audio-visual content now that I have married an actual person who likes films and TV shows.
thought you were-
Educating you so
I
much.
What was the
legit
last thing
thought
you
you were going to
married?
just say, now that I've actually married an actual person, full stop.
Actual person.
Before you married her, I was like, I think I felt like I showed you half the movies you'd ever seen in your life, and it was not a lot of movies.
Remember that one movie that you lent me and it took me like 13 months to watch it?
Yeah, I do. You've had Rashomon forever, and I was like, wow, this guy's. I thought you were just gonna go back and never actually.
Why'd you count that in infant time? 13 months?
Because it was a
Just
little
say
bit
a year,
over
bro.
a year.
Just say a year. Anyway, how was the movie?
It was good. It was good. Okay, so caveat. People, the biggest like detraction that people give it is that it was a slow movie. And I'm like, yeah.
Get over it.
It was a slow movie. What did you want a story about somebody going insane in a submarine to be like?
Oh, spoilers.
Wait, it's about
spoilers.
somebody going insane in a submarine?
Okay, so
That's
Planet
part
made
of
out
it.
of blood.
That's
the
part of it.
non-spoiler summary, because I will tell you what I knew going into it, which was very, very, very little. Basically, the only things I knew about it was what they revealed in the trailer. So it is a film that's based on an indie game that Markiplier had played. And after he played it, he was like, I'm really grabbed by the lore and the story behind this. I'm going to make a movie of it. So the concept is there is this, the setting is space, except a few years ago, they had this thing they called the Quiet Rapture, where all of the stars and planets with habitable and useful resources just disappeared. And all that's left now is the space stations, spaceships, and just barren moons and planets with nothing useful on them. Except they start finding these random blood moons that are just covered in an ocean of blood.
I know the game you're talking about.
Yep, Iron Lung.
Yeah.
I've never heard of this game.
It's pretty good and actually pretty cheap. It's like, I think $5 right
Knowing
now.
this makes me want to see the movie more, because just based off the title, I thought it was a horror movie about a medical condition.
No,
I mean,
but
fair.
it makes so much sense to be in it. Because it's,
So
you're in
they
it.
send this guy in a submarine that they have nicknamed the Iron Lung into the blood ocean because they're like, we don't really have anything else to go on, but we don't know what's up with this blood ocean. So maybe there's something useful here that will help us not just die out on our space stations.
So they are aware that you can't see through blood, right?
Exactly.
Yes.
That will be
Yes.
answered in the movie
It's answered in the movie.
because they actually go to a depth where they have to close the window anyway.
That, and they say that the submarine, and this is in the game lore too, but it's like at the very beginning, the submarine was made for things that aren't as deep, so they had to actually weld him in, and that's why they also have to close the window just to keep everything tight.
But it's a really good movie because it, without getting too far into spoilers, it's not a jump scare horror where there's just like monsters coming at you the whole time. It's more of an existential cosmic horror
I do
of
love
like
me that.
claustrophobia, is there any hope left in the world and stuff.
I do love me that.
And someone who doesn't like body horror or like bloodbath horror or slashers, it's crazy that I enjoyed it because it broke the world record for the most fake blood in a movie.
It did.
I hate horror movies.
It did.
I also have major claustrophobia, and it was
Shut
just
up,
a great
Sam.
movie. I wasn't even listening to. I tend to do.
He
that.
said, "I hate thrillers."
I didn't say
Oh.
thriller.
What did you say?
Horror movies.
That's again. Shut up.
What
You're
a
lying.
liar.
He loves horror movies.
He only
your
makes his
favorite
own. That's how this
genre.
works.
Yeah, but we're mainly going to see it again. One, to support Mark, and two, because he and Jordy liked it so much. So we're actually gonna go see
I
it
am
again.
actually
He's-
intrigued.
It was good.
It's
Horror
good.
is not usually my genre, but this doesn't sound like one of those
he
weird
has
horrors.
talked about this movie off and on for the past week since we went to see it. So
And now I'm like, it's also one of those ones where you watch it the first time and you go, that was good, but I still have a lot of questions. And then ever since the movie, I've been mulling things over in my head and I'm like building theories about trying to figure out how all these things play together. And then like, okay, but that one line that so-and-so said, does this relate back to this? And is there time shenanigans going on or not? I need to see this again and compare with the notes.
So if Sven, if you guys want to pair with me and buy 1 ticket's worth of money for 3 tickets, we could all go see it together. I have 2 free seats.
Maybe.
Okay.
I'd be down.
I
So
was
we
like
could
one
we could
ticket's
split
worth.
1 seat essentially because we have to buy a third. We just split a seat and we could all go see it.
It's
this
actually
week.
just one seat, and you guys have to get really close. He's
I
just
call
drifting
sitting
in.
on Sam's lap. You can sit on mine, Sven.
I have,
Oh.
I have a 2-seat season pass.
if you
so I
don't
get
like, if you
every day I
do
can
not
see
like
3 movies.
blood, if you get squeamish at the sight of blood
Fine.
or
Blood is
In
my
all
third
body
fairness,
horror,
it's not
do
actually
not
coming out of
see
any
it.
book.
Okay, so you
I'm very
keep
attached
saying
to blood.
body horror. On a
Uh-huh.
scale of The Thing to like the new It, what level of body horror are we
I don't
talking
know what
about?
the
I'm
thing is.
That's
sorry.
a horrible scale.
A 3
Wait.
out of 10.
Wait, hold on. Are you using The Thing as 10 and the new It as 1?
Yeah,
Does It not have any body horror?
it has some body horror.
Okay, so shouldn't 1 be something with no body horror?
No, because The Thing creeps me out on.
It's so good. It's like the best. horror
It's a
movie.
very good movie, but the body horror in it
Well, that's
makes me
good,
squeamish.
But like, I mean,
But
for like
in
the
It,
other end,
meh.
shouldn't you do like something
I
like
mean-
Bill and
Yeah.
Ted where there's no
I will
body
say-
horror?
I've not seen Bill and Ted.
I hate like
Frozen.
body horror, like squeamish body horror and blood, that sort of thing. But I loved this movie, and it didn't bother me in the sort of like squeamish way.
So those who are susceptible to body horror,
Hoarders.
not horror.
I am also a body hoarder.
to those who are
didn't tell me the
susceptible
necromancy
to
in
body
this.
horror, it's like a 3 out of 10. If you dig into the lore, the scale starts going up.
In all fairness, if you watch it in black and white, it's not even.
Yeah.
It's like you're in a swamp.
Existential body horror.
You know?
Oh, my favorite kind.
Do either of you get like motion, or any of you get motion
No.
like sick?
No,
Okay,
Olivia
okay, good.
does.
Okay,
Yeah.
she can't see it then.
That's fine. She wouldn't go see it anyway.
But towards the end, I mean, I don't get motion sick, but I was sitting there like,
Hey, wouldn't it be funny if it was a silent film?
no.
You'd get nothing out of it.
As someone who watched Mark play the game,
Plays off the game a lot.
it does.
Yeah.
I mean, he definitely digs deeper into it and like adds some elements, but it's still pretty true.
See, that's the fun thing. He played it once, loved it. There wasn't that much lore, and then they had the lore update,
and
then
I-
he played it again.
I haven't seen the lore. We need to watch the one with the lore update.
Oh,
but I
please
haven't
do,
seen
because
it.
it shares with the movie so
Does
well.
it? Okay.
It's
then
like
we need to watch it.
It's like he was like, this game, this movie, it has so much to it.
Yeah.
And he ties it in so well. There's a lot of like adaptations that they just go off the rails, but this one's like somehow they managed to make it perfectly aligned.
You gotta love a good game with good lore.
Yeah.
Speaking of a good game with good lore,
will not finish that thought. Then.
Speaking of body hoarders,
funny you should mention that.
the screen went off.
We're going to open today, not where we left off,
What?
What?
but with a cutscene.
A cutscene?
Skip.
No.
Post, pre, or during?
Press A, press A, press A.
We're not pressing A.
Hold
We're
X to
not
skip,
pressing
hold X to
X.
skip.
This cutscene has a content warning for violence, malice, and body horror.
No kidding.
Cutscene and banter.
I hate body horror.
We open in a small wooden-walled chapel. One large tapestry is hung on the wall and depicts a large oak tree overhanging like a city commons sort of central courtyard area. But you can really tell the way it was crafted was meant more to keep the building warm than it was to decorate the humble surroundings of the building. Suddenly the door to this chapel is thrown open, and this bulky figure wearing a cloak pushes in, dragging behind him an old dwarf in homespun green and brown robes. And the dwarf's like struggling and trying to grab at things. He grabs at a pew in this chapel, and just the pew is just dragged along with them as this figure walks into the chapel, and he sort of just throws the dwarf up against the altar in the front of the chapel. And the dwarf's just like, "What do you want? Why are you doing any of this?" And the figure leans down as if it's going to say something, but before it even gets a chance to speak, another person walks in through the front, and it's a woman wearing like gold and red armor. And she's just like, "In the name of Iomade, stop right there!" And the hunched figure glances over its shoulder, casually just reaches up to the altar, picks up a candlestick, and we just see the silhouette of his shadow as he like plunges it down and just pins the candlestick through the dwarf's shoulder into the wooden altar behind him. And as the dwarf is like crying out in pain, the figure stands up and looks back at the champion, who's now walking in, sword drawn. "You shouldn't have followed me." This champion walks up and swings her sword, and this cloaked figure ducks under the sword and at the same time lunges out with an arm like 3 times the size of a human arm, carapace covering it instead of skin, and 6-inch claws. They pierce directly through the plate mail of the champion as she's now hoisted off the ground by this one arm held in front of this figure. She's like scrabbling, trying to fight. Drops her sword. One arm goes down to try to just relieve some of the pressure on the arm that's holding her up inside of her guts. And as the other arm swings out like in a fist to punch, a tentacle whips up out of the cloak and wraps around her arm. And the champion just lets out a scream as the tentacle just rips the arm off, drops it on the floor next to her. In all of this struggle, the hood has fallen back off this cloaked figure, and we see Hamir as he continues. The powers that your so-called god grants you are nothing compared to what my vessel imagines I can give him. Even so, we will accept this offering you've brought us. And as he's talking, this green mist starts pouring out of his mouth, and defying gravity starts just like sifting up towards the face of the champion. Behind all of this, the cleric is like struggling against the candlestick, trying to unpin himself from the altar. And he reaches out, just some golden light like flickering at his fingertips as he's trying to summon some divine power to do something to stop this. But the pain is distracting him. He can't focus. And again, we cut to the struggle between Hamir and this champion as we hear, "Surrender to me now. We are hungry, and we will ascend." Underneath this massive large arm that's holding up the champion, Hamir's normal human arm whips a chain out that wraps around the champion's neck from the left side, and then the tentacle wraps around her head from the right side. We again just cut to see a silhouette of shadows on the wall, and that there's just a little bit of a tangle and a mess, and then everything separates, and a little splatter of blood up against the wall we're looking at. We cut back to see the body drop and reveal Hamir's face on the other side of the body as the green mist, now streaked with red, retracts back into his mouth, and he grins. "Pitiful. Even with the might of the gods for your strength, you're nothing against my toy soldier." Hamir turns back to the cleric, now pinned against the altar. "And now for you." Suddenly, Hamir just like shudders in his place and like staggers as if something has just slapped him. Sam, I'll allow you to take over Hamir here. Hamir knows as much as you know.
What the crap?
Am I still like all the same look? Like he doesn't change physically?
Oh yeah,
right?
physically it's all the same.
Okay. I think he'll look around and try and get a bearing for what's going on. Sees the dead champion there. Looks over, sees the dwarf still struggling.
Mm-hmm. Candlestick in his shoulder, just blood pouring down his robe.
Well, we've come a long way.
What have you done? You've killed Valerie!
Oh, did I? Seems like I assume this is that. Then he's gonna start kind of shambling towards the dwarf.
No. What if you want? Stay away!
Ioma Day, is that right?
Well, no. I serve a rat still.
Oh, the hermit, eh? Forgive me. He kind of leans on the candlestick a bit. Why are you here?
You monster! You brought me here!
Yeah, did I say why?
I don't know what sick games you're playing.
Well, he kind of twists it a bit. I just trying to wonder why there's even a reason for you to be here and not just like your friend over there. I haven't been myself for a while.
The gods will not show mercy on you.
The gods. Good. They shouldn't, because there's no mercy waiting for them. Let me help you for a second. And he pulls out his chalice. He's like, take a drink, will you?
No.
It's good for you.
Get that vile thing away from me!
It's healing.
And green mist starts pouring out of the mouth of the chalice and wrapping itself around the face and throat of this figure, this cleric. No! No!
You see, I'm having some interesting thoughts right now. Because, well, I'm not a big fan of not being in control of the situation that's happening. And it seems I've lost a lot of it. Do you understand what I'm saying?
The cleric doesn't respond. He just tries to, kick at Hamir, and obviously, no effect.
No, that's fine. Just keep your blood flowing as much as you need. This is much better for you, by the way, dying like this rather than living on with what's going to happen. So, you haven't seen a woman pass through here, have you? Red hair.
He glances down.
Has this tattoo on her face.
What are you talking about?
Just looking for someone. Doesn't hurt to ask people. Yeah, since I'm getting around, it seems. I don't remember this tentacle last time.
What are you?
Just a soldier. Tired of playing pretend. You know, I had a friend, briefly, a friend, acquaintance, if you will, who had tentacles like this. At least the opportunity to have them. The tentacle starts, like, going across him, like, slithering like a snake up closer to his head. So, have you tasted it yet? The drink, the chalice. Sorry, I wasn't looking.
I don't want whatever vile mixture you have in that thing.
Sorry, who did you say you served again?
A rascal.
And as he does that, I just, like, tilt the chalice to pour out into his mouth. There. Don't you feel better?
He just grimaces at you, just ignoring the fact that, you know, the blood is staunching and the wounds are starting to close.
Around the candlestick.
Mm-hmm.
There, look at you. You're all better. And then I'll grab the candlestick and twist.
And he just, like, collapses, really only held up now by the candlestick being shoved into the altar behind him.
I really do wonder why you're still alive and why you're here. But I am quite hungry. Say you wouldn't happen to have any food around here, would you?
He's just looking at you in disbelief.
Oh, maybe I ate recently. So hard to tell. And the tendril is going to start, like, going into the dude's ear. Anyway, I really ought to be doing something else, I think. This is just, I was just trying to find out where, find my place, resettle myself for a second. I don't really need you anymore, so... And then he, like, waves his hand as, like, tendril pushes in deep. And the dwarf just, like seizes for a bit and then just kind of stops.
And as he does, he just kind of leans forward, and as he breathes his last, it comes out as a green mist streaked with blood and flows towards Hamir's mouth.
I'm gonna, like, catch it with the chalice. Well, he's gonna kind of look around where he's at for a bit. This is a chapel 2 still.
Mm-hmm.
He's just gonna kind of walk up to the big, like, holy symbol on the wall, which I think is like a bow and arrow. I'm not a fan of this decor. And he's gonna kind of pick it up and just snap it in half. I wonder what you all think of this. Kind of looks up into the sky. I doubt you're paying much attention at this point. It probably doesn't bother any of you and think you're so untouchable. I'm curious, when you're all long and dead and the gods are no more, what will the universe do? Is this all for naught? Will there be new ones to take your place? Or perhaps Grotus will finally smile as I tear him apart and he watches the end. Who knows, really? At this point, I probably won't even be there. Just this thing. I'm in quite the predicament, it seems. Lost myself more than once. When I was younger, and I got home, and I killed all those people in Otherton. It was weird almost making friends, but wonder if they're all still alive. This curse has gotten so much worse. But I did choose it, I suppose.
As Hamir says that, the camera angle suddenly changes to look to the other side of his face as he says, "Yes, This was your choice.
Yes, and I thought I'd have a little more saying things. I think you liked my toy soldier analogy a little too much.
On the contrary, I think it's very apt.
Yeah, well. Tell me, while I have a moment here, because who knows when I'll get any more. When you wake up fully and come back, I'm not going to still be around here, am I?
When I return, that will be the least of your worries.
I don't know. Some could say I'm a fairly selfish person. I like to know. But if you ever find her, I appreciate the chance to speak before the end.
No promises, soldier.
Isn't that just life? My life has been full of broken promises. Both from me, from you, from so many others. I've had a lot of time to think. I don't know, exist. Well, it seems you're well on your way to growing.
Yes. Soon, I will be beyond my need of you.
You'll still kill the gods?
We will kill the gods.
Well, if my doubt is no longer an option for me, the redemption's off the table. I suppose this is the next best thing.
Hamir, there is no redemption for you, and there never was when you chose me.
I suppose so. If I ever get the opportunity, by the way, I will tear your carapace off of you.
You think you still have a chip to bargain with in this relationship?
Oh, no. But you never know what's going to happen, as much as you might want to. If I get the chance, I'll use you as much as I can to kill those idiots in the sky. And I'll do what I can to kill you too.
You gonna stab me in the back like you did your friend?
I'd have to have had a friend to do that first.
Come, we have many more to consume. And as you hear that, Hamir, you feel like the clarity kind of begin to seep away from your mind.
If you see her, that's it.
And as Hamir's figure turns, draws the cloak back up with one normal hand and one tentacle on the other side, he walks past the camera and gives us a wipe transition to black.
Talk about body horror. Wow.
Oh my
I was about
goodness.
to say no more horror for you.
The
I hate
implications of my gosh,
I don't even know if I can do the episode now.
that was insane.
Man, I've really got to zone back into Val right now because hey man, I just jumped right into it. And I was like, it feels good to be back, but now I'm like, man, now I feel like I'm gonna struggle to get back.
Please
into
don't say
Val.
it feels good to be Hamir.
Feels good to be Hey
So
Man.
I have some good news for you,
Feels
Sam,
so
that might help.
Good to behave.
Val's dead. You are now Hamir.
We are going to jump right back in where we left off with our adventuring party. And at this point, we are now reaching a consideration where time may be of the essence for certain things. You know, for instance, if a witch wants to jump out the window and people want to stop her from doing that. So let's go ahead and roll initiative.
I don't want to.
32.
32. Neros.
31.
Alward.
21.
Zephyr.
40.
And Val.
I'm feeling 22.
Uver.
32.
All right, so we are going to begin with initiative, and Zephyr, you have rolled the highest. You're a little ways outside of the cottage. You have just teleported out with this corpse of a half-elf Aphorite with a knife sticking in his neck and a child tied up in spaghetti yarn. After you teleported out, Val ran up to you, and she had pulled the knife out of the corpse's neck, and it began breathing and taunting you, and specifically said to you, Zephyr, that it knew who you were, as it laughed like a maniac. Val put the knife back where it came from, and
Upon my request.
yes, and the corpse screamed, "No, no!" and then went still again after the knife went in. That's where you're picking up.
At this point, Zephyr has not been, once he knew that he said put it back in, he's already making a beeline for the door. He is dashing as fast as possible, dashing in other ways too, but I don't know how long it's going to take him to get to the door, but he is booking it.
So I'll say you can get to the door in 2 actions.
2 actions, so 1 action left. This is very, very different because as I approach the door, I have to be able to figure out what's going on before I can actually make a change or make a movement.
Sure. So I'll tell you what you see. That doesn't take any extra time to investigate. What you see is Neros just reaching out towards the witch, but misses as she's trying to climb out the window, and Alward just pulling her back in with his telekinetic hands, which I believe are visible.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So you just see this massive amount of hands just all over the witch's body, dragging her back through the window, screaming as you're running up the steps into the house.
The woman screaming, not the hands.
Yes.
And my hands scream.
They have mouths, so they must scream.
Where is the window?
Directly across the house from you.
Okay. How far is that?
55 feet.
Because as I have movement,
So if you use your final action to stride again, you could catch up with Alward, but you'd still be another stride away from the window.
I will do that. I'm going to stride directly into the middle of the room and just... I don't even say anything, but you can hear me huffing, and my eyes have turned red.
Oh.
And that ends my turn.
His eyes have been blue for forever.
Mm-hmm.
It's now Ivan's turn. All right, Uver, you're up.
Oh, Ivan's the child.
Yeah, I was like, who's Ivan?
All right. So Uver, after detonating Ymir's mark and destroying her hand, feels the rush of wind of Zephyr running into the room as he also starts forward, and he's going to get diagonal to the witch to the north of her. And can I get a 30-foot cone?
30-foot kern?
A 30-foot cone.
Okay, 30-foot cone.
Yep.
You're going to hit me.
Nah.
You should be able to angle it without
Yeah.
hitting you.
That's an option.
That works.
That hits the witch and does not
Cool.
hit Neros.
I need a fortitude save as I do vampiric exsanguination.
Oh my.
Oh,
Jeez. What does that do?
As Uver's eyes also go red.
What the crap?
Well, it
Why
has
is
the word...
everyone's eyes going
It
red?
has the word vampire and sanguine in it, so I have a feeling it's blood
This
protection.
hag, I guess, should not have tried to run away, because now it's
Yeah.
everyone's like, I guess we're going to kill her.
35.
That is a regular success. I draw in the blood and life force of another creature through my outstretched arms. I deal 12d6 void damage to living creatures in the area with a basic fortitude. I gain temporary hit points equal to half the damage a single creature takes from the spell.
All right.
Yeah. So I need 12d6.
Oh, I got a ton.
Here you go, buddy.
Thank you.
Doesn't it feel good? Just that need that many D6s.
It does feel good.
It's great.
That's so many dice.
A 40 total, so halved to 20. And that allows me to get 10 temporary hit points.
It's not bad.
Halves all the way down.
Does it have a time limit?
For 1 minute, I get the 10 hit points. But that's about it.
Basically the combat.
Yeah.
Well, combat really lasts more than a minute.
Next up is the witch.
How's she look?
Fine.
Oh.
She just got hit with 20 hit points. She probably has well over
I
100.
bet if Uver looked at her, he'd think she's pretty hot.
I don't think so.
She's got all these telekinetic hands on her, just kind of stumbling her, dragging her, and she's just like, no, no. And she reaches one clawed hand down and lifts it up like she's raising something from the ground. And all of you hear a shuffling sound in the room behind you. as the bearskin rug in front of the fireplace starts standing up, and the wolf skin that's draped across the bed stands up. Neros, I think you might remember that during the conversation, the witch remarked that you were looking cold and she draped a lynx skin coat around you.
I don't remember this, but okay.
Make a fortitude save for me.
I don't remember this either. This is
vaguely-
terrifying.
I do.
I vaguely remember it.
I don't like that. 30.
A 30.
I'm not using my hero point for this. It's my last one.
My Hero Point Academia.
It'll be the last one you'll ever
I
have.
know, right? Am I going to become the lynx?
Not become the lynx, no, but the pelt around you starts like tightening onto you as like threads and yarn and everything just like start lacing you into the skin of the lynx. You are now both grappled and shall we say engulfed.
Engulfed?
Is that like
Abby.
what she did to Ivan?
What?
Do you not want that
Not what?
to be grappled in? Do you want another chance?
I'd rather not be grappled.
Okay. That doesn't happen, or possibly doesn't happen. So Alward's eyes flit over to Neros for a second and sees this. And then his voice in ancient Thessalonian sort of like booms out. And time rewinds. Abby,
Oh, no.
re-roll that.
Wow.
Stop messing with time, Albert.
Don't tell me what to do.
I will.
You know, at this point, I think it's okay.
It's a better roll. 34.
Wow. So time rewinds, and in this version of the timeline,
The same.
as the lynx starts like closing its skin and the thread starts lacing up around Neros, she's able to pull herself free, and the lynx skin kind of flops down onto the ground and then just kind of forms into the shape of a lynx, just standing there behind Neros.
Thank you, Alward.
Oh, snap.
Level 6 spell.
Thank you. Wow, that was level 6?
Yeah.
Why did you use that on me?
Because when else am I going to use it?
You were about to get lynxed. It's fine.
Why are you looking at me like that?
Because with her final action, the witch takes her spindle and stabs it at Neros.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, no.
Why would she do that? That's rude.
We're not friends anymore.
This is a 41 to hit.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, that hits.
I should have waited.
What's your AC?
29.
I should have waited
Wait,
to use
that
this.
That's a crit?
That is a crit.
Oh boy. So you take 30 piercing damage as she stabs you with this spindle. And then I'm going to need you to make a will save.
A will save?
A will save.
I really wish I was in that room.
I'm sorry. I can't do anything.
Just turning in the hero point.
So what did you roll on your first roll?
I don't want to talk about it. It was a 3.
Ooh.
That's what I rolled for. Shit.
Okay. 35.
That's a success.
Ah! Okay.
So you'll only take half damage.
Half damage.
So you take 5 spirit damage. And Neros, what you experience is the spindle stabs into you and you just feel really tired, kind of just drained a little bit. Alward, you see she stabs the spindle into Neros and the spool begins spinning as golden thread comes out of the wound.
That's not good.
She's stealing your
She's
timeline.
stealing me.
So that's what happens.
That is the end of the witch's turn. Neros,
Wait,
you're up.
Is all this thread children? Oh no, I don't like your face.
That is the end of the witch's turn. Neros, you're up.
Well, I wasn't going to use high-level spells, but now I'm going to use high-level spells. Ya jerk. I mean, I love you, but you're being rude right now.
Thank you so much.
No, I didn't say that to the witch. I said that to you. The man in the GM seat.
Oh, gosh.
Mr. or Miss, I guess, witch.
Yes.
I need a basic fortitude save.
27.
That fails.
Oh.
You rolled high on mine, didn't you?
Maybe.
She's still just right in front of me, isn't she?
Mhm. She's just standing right there.
Okay.
She's in front of me, isn't she?
Since she's trying to take my spirit, I smack her with a spirit blast.
Oof.
And I need 16 d6.
16.
That's what it says right here is 16 d6.
I got a ton right here just for you.
I can't even really.
You need a Yahtzee cup.
You can
Need
do
a
it.
maraca.
Do they have Yahtzee cups?
I've rolled 40 dice at once. You can do it.
Yahtzee.
Ooh.
I really do hope you got a Yahtzee.
Fed your face.
61 points of damage.
Show off.
We love to see it.
She's now bloodied.
Heck yeah.
Don't mess with me.
What kind of damage was that?
Spirit.
Oh, okay. That's fair. That's fair.
Spirit damage. And then you know what? You know what? We're just going to boop her with a magic missile.
The good old magic missile one tap.
Force barrage for
Yep.
Sam.
Bam.
Thank you. Now I know what's happening.
Classic Neros.
3 points of damage.
That's force
Did you add
damage
one?
too.
I did.
Okay.
I did add 1. And that is my very upsetty spaghetti turn. You literally
Did that-
see Neros' face like darken, and she's just like, "Excuse me."
No, everybody's darkening.
That really amused me because the way that worked in my brain is Neros gets upset and she just like blasts all these shadows in the witch's face. She's like, ah! Stands back upright and Neros just, pew!
That's my turn.
All right.
I probably don't want to be standing right next to her still, but you know what? It is what it is.
Next up, that lynx skin, now full of these animated threads moving it, looks over at Alward
Hey.
and directly just pounces at him.
How dare you
No, he
mess up my timeline?
How dare you?
Oh no, it's one of the hounds.
Oh no.
But in cat form.
With a 29 to hit.
No.
What?
It misses
Your
me.
AC 30?
Yeah.
What?
So it just like leaps across the room, and Alward, you just barely manage to twist out of the way in time, and it just like slams onto the floorboards and like briefly flattens a little bit before the threads regain their rigidity and it takes the lynx's shape again. And then it stands up and then swipes at you with its claw.
These are really fun enemies.
A 37 to hit.
Yes.
Ouch. 37 with the penalty.
Sorry, I'm still very satisfied from my turn.
You did very good.
Good turn.
That's a 16 slashing damage. And with its last action, it's going to try to grab you with its claws.
Rude.
I don't think so.
What did it get?
That would be a 23. All right. And with that, it is now the wolf skin that's on the bed's turn.
Oh my gosh! Stop it!
It's going to run past Zephyr to flank Alward.
Y'all are gonna regret that.
Oh, I'm flanked.
There's
Do
a giant
you
bear right
get an
next to you.
opportunity attack?
No. None of
Do you
us.
have
None
an-
of us have that.
No, I'm pretty sure I do. Hold
I
on.
feel like you might have picked that
I
feat
think
up.
he did.
I
Oh,
do. Yeah. Let me.
what?
Actually, he's had it for a long time. He
Bro, just use it.
I've never used this before. What do I do?
You make an attack.
Yeah, you just make a regular attack. You can't spell strike with it. You can just attack.
Stab it.
I'm gonna stab it.
I'm gonna stab it.
Yeah, using my niddle.
You're what?
Nettle
You're
needles.
what?
The pointy things.
Knitting needles.
Those things. The pointy knitting. I'm done. I'm gonna stab it with that thing.
Make an attack roll.
Wow, I rolled another 19. 31?
That's a hit. Wait.
Sorry, 41.
Ah,
If that's the case. So it's plus 22.
Yeah.
yeah,
That
that's
makes
a
more
crit.
sense.
See, y'all, math. 16.
16.
Is that doubled?
Oh, it's supposed to be doubled?
Yeah, you got
It's a critical.
32.
Deadly D8. What am I supposed to do with
You're
the
supposed
D8?
to add a d8 to that after
grief.
doubling.
Y'all,
You can do it.
Just add a d8 or roll a
Jordy,
d8.
if it is made up by those
you go.
those
one.
threads, If it's bleeding to
Add
threads,
2,
does
so
that count as
34.
bleed damage?
Thank you.
No, but I will do this.
You don't double a deadly D8.
Then what?
Because you're
Fatally
using a
double.
knitting needle, I'm going to just do something a little fun here.
Oh.
Make a crafting check.
Unknit it. Unknit it.
Unknit it.
Unknit it.
Okay, okay.
I love this.
Man, that's a really high crafting level. That's a 33 crafting check.
I'm going to call that a success. So this is in lieu of your critical specialization. Since it's a knitting needle, and this is a creature that is animated by yarn, I'm going to let you choose when you are stabbing him through with the knitting needle. You can kind of like knit a little bit of a pattern into the yarn and either give him clumsy 1, enfeebled 1, or reduce his speeds by 10.
All right, phone a friend.
Clumsy would reduce his AC, and enfeebled would reduce his to hit.
So let's do the one that lowers AC, the clumsy.
Okay.
Clumsy.
So you, as you stab through him, you tie a few of the different twists of yarn together, and now like he's got awkward strands of yarn in his front right paw that are connected to his hind right paw, and he's got to like do an awkward loping maneuver, so he's clumsy.
Nice.
But that doesn't stop him from getting in position behind Alward, and he's gonna chomp down at Alward with his jaws with a 26 to hit.
Get out of here.
For the record, Zephyr is holding his knitting needles like this, like you would a psycho knife. I don't know what you call that.
A scythe.
The knife from Psycho. Like,
The knife from Psycho.
Yeah.
don't get Sven started on that.
I have a whole spiel on
I was
that
just
one.
gonna say you hold a
save
knife
that
like
for a
this,
later date, buddy.
but I don't know what you hold it like this.
With his final action, the wolf is gonna try biting again
I hold knives like that.
with a 34.
Yes.
Wow. That's like me when I, hitting on the second
Yeah.
hit, so not the first.
I remember that nickname we gave you, Second Swing Sam.
That's true.
That's 24 piercing damage.
Oh. You okay over there?
Well over bloodied.
Well over.
Well over bloodied?
Almost down to a quarter.
Remember when you were injured last episode? You said you didn't need me to heal you.
Yeah, I still wouldn't. It's fine.
Yeah.
Which brings us to Val's turn.
Val.
Val,
No idea.
before
Yeah.
anything happens, you hear just like from the corpse, which is not resisting anymore, but it's clearly not dead again.
Am I still like standing next to him with
Yes.
the knife? Like it's still standing up. He's not just laying on the ground.
He's laying on the ground.
God's. I like just push the knife in deeper.
Cut off his head.
She's just like she's looking around. Zephyr ran off. She has no idea what's going on inside.
You've heard explosions.
That's true. But she also like looks at Ivan, looks down at this corpse. I know we said we were worried about cutting Ivan free based on potential of the witch having something going on. Can I roll something to see if there's like a curse or a trap or something on this thing that's the spaghetti monster thing covering this child?
What would you like to roll?
How do you feel about music, Laura? Or perhaps crafting?
I could take crafting.
Let's give that a shot. 25.
You feel fairly confident that the bindings that are around the kid could be easily cut without making any harm to him.
She's gonna cut him free.
Okay. And Ivan goes, "Oh, it's so good to be free. I mean, it's after my turn, but still.
Oh, hey, are you all right?
I don't know. I mean, I woke up here and I was tied up and I was so scared."
Well, sorry you went through that. You're fine now, I think. And there's a lot going on, it seems. I'm very concerned about this body. Do you know anything about him, little boy?
I don't know. He was just like a dead body in the room until you guys came, and then you pulled the knife out and you started laughing, and it's super scary.
Do you want to do something really cool and safe to get home?
Okay.
This is I'm gonna call Sigurd over. This is my good friend Sigurd.
Oh, that's a big bird.
Yep, she's really friendly and nice. She can fly you home.
Okay. Are you sure it's safe?
Yep, she's done it a lot.
Oh,
I've got a
okay.
little friend named Zephyr.
Was he the guy?
Yeah, I
that-
saved
oh,
you. She gives him rides all the time.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. I'll fly with your big bird, Sigurd?
Yeah, and she'll keep you safe.
Okay.
And then Val, watching them fly away, is going to grab the collar of this dead body's shirt and just start coming to the house. I don't know how far I can get before all of that happened with my turn. I don't know how many actions all that took.
I'll say you can get back on the map.
Can Val just yell in, "Remember not to kill her. We need to find out what happened to the kids."
Yeah, that's fair.
And then that's all I do. My accent is all over the place with her right now.
We'll
It's
blame
Hamir.
Hamir.
Yeah, blame Hammer.
Is it? It's probably too late to use a reaction, isn't it?
To what?
The wolf biting Alward.
Yeah, we're into the end of the next turn now, so.
We can't just retcon it.
Nope.
Don't worry, wait for that giant bear rug to come to life.
Yeah, the bear's gonna still bear.
I'll get hit next round for
We
you.
got plenty of time for
Look
you
at
to use
him.
your reaction.
He's
I'm-
gonna get hit so many
I'm
times.
so edible.
Speaking of Alward, it's your turn.
I had a plan, and then you surrounded me by really well-crafted rugs.
You know what they say. Everyone has a plan until they're surrounded by animated animal skins.
First, I'm going to sustain my amped telekinetic hand and attempt to disarm her
She's already missing a hand.
Oh, by taking the spindle?
by taking the spindle.
Wait, she's already been disarmed once.
Well, I'm doing it again!
So go ahead and make your spell attack roll against her reflex DC.
You have to critically succeed. It's very annoying.
Well, like 23,
So a 23 is going to be a regular success. A regular failure, sorry.
so nothing happens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you'd critically failed, you would have lost your balance somehow.
The thing that sucks about that the most is that immediately ends my mage hands. Not to where they're not around. They're normal mage hands and don't do anything
Yeah,
special now.
the amp goes away.
Yeah.
I liked the idea, though.
Yeah. Next, I'm going to cast Amped Telekinetic Rend on the 3 coats.
Nice.
Yeah.
They need to make basic fortitude saves.
Teach those coats a lesson.
All right, so the bear, 37 for the bear.
Oh, that is a bear. It did not look like
When
a
it's
bear.
like
it was
zoomed out, it doesn't look like a bear at all.
It's kind of
Well,
squishy.
it's a rug that's
29 for the lynx.
acting like a bear.
It's a bear rug.
I know,
And
it's
23
it's a bear
for the
rug,
wolf.
but it's-
They needed to beat 31.
Bear rugs still look like bears then.
So the bear succeeded, and the lynx and the wolf both failed.
Okay, none of them critically failed.
Nobody critically failed now.
9 slashing, 14 bludgeoning.
Woo!
And then 12 just damage because of my amp psyche.
Okay, so 12,
Mm-hmm.
14, 9,
Slashing.
plus their apparent and obvious weakness to slashing damage,
Yes.
minus their apparent and obvious resistance to bludgeoning damage. Okay, the math is mathing. That was easy for the lynx and the wolf since they failed. Hold on, it's going to get more complicated for the bear. I did this to myself. Okay, the skins all take this telekinetic rend, and it is rather effective.
I hope so.
Good to know.
But none of them are bloodied, in quotes.
Well,
Are they
that's...
furry?
Are they torn?
They are scraped up. Yes, they are rent.
Scuffed.
That's my turn.
The fur's slightly more patchy.
So as Alward's turn ends, the corpse that Val is dragging towards the house
Please don't.
is able to finally get enough air past the dagger, and it says, I didn't recognize you at first.
I thought. Oh my gosh.
You're not at all how he described you.
Who described me? How are you not dead right now?
Your father's looking for you. And that's where we're going to end this episode.
Oh my gosh! That's perfect.
All right, and the hero point for today's episode goes to Sam. For you all in the audience, this is all primarily for his helping me out with that opening scene, but I want you all to know that I gave Sam about 2 days heads up that he was going to be involved in this, and told him nothing but, you're going to play Hamir, and I'll tell you when.
Yep. It was fun. It's good to be Hamir again. But
It's no.
it's fun. I like playing bad people sometimes, so it's always a good time. I thank you for the hero point. I love it. I'm excited to use it. Probably just for a reroll, but who knows?
That's primarily what we use them for.
One
we don't
day I'll
actually use them for their purpose.
I like this one's effect. It'll be good if I can keep it.
It's what?
It's good effect. I like it. It'll be good if I can
That's
keep
not how you said it.
How dare you? I'm
There's a
gonna
couple
go eat a dude, I guess.
What?
That's fair.
Cannibalize people?
5 guys? No.
That's 5 dudes.
I mean, it was a champion and a cleric. That's 2 people, not 5.
No.
2 guys?
I could
guys.
find 3 more
2
God-worshipping
guys on a
people.
scooter.
Anyway, and then I'm also gonna go see a movie.
Jimmy
probably.
John's.
Iron Lung.
yeah.
Movie
If-
snack.
If you guys know of any movies that we should see, let us know in the Discord. A year ago, I would have said I'm not going to go see it, but who knows? I'm actually seeing movies now. I might go see the movies.
I'm so proud
Don't
of
let him
you.
We
break
do
your
still have a
heart, Discord.
backlog, so keep that
I'm
in mind.
gonna be throwing Bill and Ted at all of you.
Please do.
Snakes.
On a plane.
And we will see you all in the next episode.
Snakes.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Snakes.
Snacks.
Snacks.
You're welcome.
This has been an Atomic Broadcasting production. If you enjoyed the show, make sure to give us some support by liking, commenting, and following. These things really do make a difference in getting the word out and helping our community grow. Also, make sure to check us out on Threads and check out the Discord server, where you can chat with other fans and discuss all the recent developments and happenings. Links to all these good things in the description below. The Written in the Lost is an original story that uses trademarks and/or copyrights owned by Paizo Inc., used under Paizo's fan content policy. Atomic Broadcasting and The Written in the Lost are not published, endorsed, or specifically approved by Paizo. For more information about Paizo Inc. and Paizo products, visit paizo.com. Hope to see you all in the next episode. Until then, have an atomic time.
Guys, I really hate this. Hold on.
It's
What'd
okay.
you roll?
What do you hate?
Math.
Oh, okay.
No, I get it.
We could play something else.
When when you start adding like
There's sentinels back there. We could just.
Cosmic counters.